Alright, now I just got done making that stove, the little alcohol stove, and my knife is probably pretty dull. There, let's see, I still got a piece of this foil. I won't even cut the foil. I mean, it kind of cuts, right? It's pretty dull. Yeah, feather sticking a piece of aluminum, right? Yeah, that's no good. Will it shave? No. You can actually see that. See, it's basically it's brushing my hair. How nice. Right. Yeah, basically no good, right? It's not a very sharp knife. Here, let's use a rock, right? Rock. Well, I think you're sharpening your knife wrong there, Sonny. I believe you are. I'm not pressing down really hard. I don't want to damage the blade. Okay. Now this blade is substantially dull now. You know, it's... Here, let's try to do a feather stick real quick. There's an old piece of ash. All right. Here, let's do this. I mean, it does okay with the feather sticks. Let me get a better angle. Maybe it's my poor technique. But anyways. Well, anyways, look at... It's dull, trust me. So... I don't think that's going to be sharp enough to cut paper just yet. Let's see what we got here. Oh, okay. It's kind of slicing through the paper, a lot better than it was. But I think we can do a lot better. This is where the strap comes in. Alright, this is a soft strap. This is the one I keep in my pack. Alright, I have another one at my house that I made out of a piece of leather and a 5-gallon paint stirrer, so it's a little longer, a little bigger. But this is a good one for my pack. I can roll it up. I can pack it away. I use the green strapping compound on mine, and it seems to do me just fine. If it's starting to look a little polished over, take the back of the knife, just kind of rough it up a little. And just kind of smooth the polishing compound back in with your fingers. That's what I do. Now, let's go over here and actually set up the strap. Alright, once you got it pretty sharp with your stone, you're going to want to move on to the strap. Now, one way I like to do that, with the soft strap, you need something to hold it. Alright. Got our loop. Put the loop on this end. Then you hold the other end. Alright, like that. Okay, once you have this end tied off to something, in this case, I just have a stake in the ground. Just like that. Then, with just the weight of the knife, sun's out. Holy cow. Alright. Like I said before, if you're not ambidextrous at anything, at least be ambidextrous at sharpening your knife. It's not that hard to do. Just keep it flat. This isn't Hollywood. You're not going like this. You know, like the barber, you know, and I don't know, whatever movie I seen there, and he's all like, oh, you know, no, just nice, flat, just like that. Make sure you hold this tight. So whatever you have it tied off to has to be in the ground tight, or a tree that's not going to move, not a little sapling. You want to be able to hold this thing tight. Or if it is a sapling, tie really low on it so that way you're not pulling leverage off of it. You know what I mean? If you have it set up higher, you're going to pull the twig, the sapling over. If you pull it low, it'll hold the weight a lot better. Force that you're pulling on, because you got to pull this pretty tight, just tight enough so it's not bending. Because if this is slack, you're just going to ruin the edge that you're trying to put on it. You're going to roll that edge right off, and you'll end up blunting the blade worse than you had it to begin with, and you'll get really, really frustrated. But it's just the weight of the blade. Especially with a soft strap like this, it's very important to just use the weight of the blade. And once you figure out your angle and how you're sharpening it, you'll know. I mean, you can feel it. It makes a certain sound when you're doing it right. A certain sound and a certain feel. I really can't explain it. You'll have to actually just go out and do it. Let's see if we're going to rough this back up a little. And a lot of people, they count their strokes, you know, they say do 25 on this side, 50 on that side, or whatever. I don't. I'm not an expert by any means. And those guys, I'm sure, do a marvelous job. But this works for me. But you can hear it, listen. That sound, it's a good sound. That's pretty freaking sharp now. In fact, I'm going to call that good. Now here's our same piece of paper. I mean, when it was blunt, it chewed through the paper. That's terrible, right? Sharpened it on the stone for a minute. It caught, but it didn't slice, you know, not really perfect. But now let's see what it does. Boy, that's nice. See? You get the idea. It'll slice through paper. Will it shave? I mean, there's some hair off my arm, right? Shaves pretty good. Now here's the thing. Let me hit this on the strap again because I want to get this as sharp as I can get it real quick here. I just did some cutting with it. Now, a lot of guys do the arm hair or the leg hair test, and I never really understood why. I mean, yeah, it's impressive. You know, oh, that's cool. You're shaving the hair off your arms or the hair off your legs. I don't know too many guys who go out in the woods and shave their legs. I mean, it's 2019. You know, it's cool, whatever. I mean, to each their own. But I don't shave my legs, and I don't, just for demonstration purposes, I shave my arm. But let's see if this will shave like under my neck. I don't grow a beard because I'm on the fire department up here, our volunteer fire department, and I'm a certified Class A firefighter, interior firefighter. So I can't grow a beard. I'm not allowed to. My mask won't seal, and you have to be able to wear an SCBA to go into a burning building, obviously, or you can't breathe. So, but I get away with this as long as I keep it trimmed. I get away with having this, and I could have mustache, mustache obviously, but I'm not into mustaches. I just don't think it would look good on me. But especially, I got long hair and a mustache just looks kind of weird. But the goatee, a little scruff right here, I dig it. So, but I know my neck, it's getting a little scruffy. So are my cheeks. Y'all see that? See that? Let's see if this will shave. Are we on camera here? Doing this at the house, my wife was like, "You're stupid. You're gonna end up with ingrown hair. You shouldn't dry shave." She's right, by the way. But how about on your nose? Oh, that's tricky. Actually, I did the best right there under my nose. Try. A little patchy, but I don't shave with this very often. Cuts paper. Oh, after shaving, does it still cut paper? Yeah, pretty good. Alright, after any kind of use with the knife, like shaving, making feather sticks, anything where you're actually using the knife for a few minutes to do something, keep the edge on this nice and razor sharp all the time. You got the tools to do it. Don't be lazy. I think I heard another YouTuber say it before. There's two kinds of people out there when it comes to knives. There's lazy people who know how to sharpen their knives and they don't, and people who just don't know how to sharpen their knives. So if you watch this video all the way to the end, you should know how to sharpen your knife now. So keep your knife sharp. Don't be lazy. Go out and do it. Try it. Make sure you get it nice and razor sharp. Make a strap. I made this out of a belt. Just a belt. You can even use this side here to strap it. I put a tarpaulin, a tarp eye in it, and then I tied some paracord. Just that way I have a loop to hook it to stuff. So you got all the knowledge. Keep your knife razor sharp, and it shouldn't ever fail you. So I'm going to get back to strapping this. So if you like seeing these kind of videos, throw down a like. Throw down a subscription. That's great. And comments. I don't get enough comments. I like hearing from people. Let me know what you thought of it. So with that, I'm going to get back to strapping this knife. Keep it nice and razor sharp. Until next time, see ya.